install the wooden risers on your studio reformer, you'll use the included 5/32 Allen wrench. Hi, this is Joe with Balanced Body, and today I'm going to show you how to properly install the wooden risers on your studio reformer. So what we need to pay attention to when we're installing the risers, first, there's two sides to your riser. One side has notches, the other side is flat. The bottom section is flat with sharp edges, and the other side has rounded edges. We want to put the side that's flat with the notches on the outside of the frame facing the carriage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two of our screws, and I like to put the top one in first. It's a little easier. I don't tighten it down. I'll put a couple turns on it, and then I start the bottom one and get a couple turns on that. And actually, once it starts, I can tighten them down by my hand, and then use the 5/32 Allen wrench. And you want to tighten them down, give them nice snug tightening here. You don't want them to come loose while you're working out, but the reason the risers go on the outside of the frame is there's inserts on the inside of the frame that retain the screws. If you were to mount the risers on the inside and you put pressure on the risers, it will pull the inserts out. So we're going to go ahead and put both the risers on. Once again, the little notches will be facing the carriage, and the flat spot is mounted to the outside of the frame. So, and you want to make sure that they thread in smoothly. If they don't, there's a chance that you can cross thread them and damage the insert in the frame. So I like to tighten down quite a bit to make sure that you got a really secure bite in the insert. And get this other one tight. Now, we're going to install the pulleys. So the pulleys consist of a knob, or pulley assembly I should say, consists of a knob, two flat washers, a spring, a little washer, and your pulleys attached, or pulley attached to an eye bolt. We're going to have one washer in this assembly. We're going to feed it through the slot, put the other big washer on, and tighten the knob down. And the notches are what you use to figure out what height they're going to be at. So you want to make sure your pulleys are even on either side. So I get that nice and snug, and we'll put the other one on. Once again, you want to make sure you have a washer up against the spring, through the riser slot here, the knob, or a washer, then the knob gets tightened on. Get those nice and secure. And now we're going to install the ropes. So your ropes have a clip on them. Hook your loop on that. Take your loop, put it over the shoulder rest. Feed it through the pulley. Back towards the cam cleat. Through the first little silver eyelet. Back through the second eyelet. Give a little pull, make sure it's cinched, and then we can feed it through the little hole here for the storage of the rope. And we're going to repeat this on the other side. So I'll put the loop over the shoulder rest. Rope through the pulley, back through the silver eyelet, and then through the second eyelet, and through the hole in the frame, or the carriage I should say, for storage. And that's how you install the wooden risers on your studio reformer. Thank you for choosing Balanced Body, and have a great day.